Hi, third grade. This week in grammar, we are going to be doing parts of our week 17 in our green grammar books. So let's get started with the Monday section. Number 1, underline all of the common nouns, circle all of the proper nouns, label all nouns as either a person, place, or thing. The sentence says, please take this check to Edison Energy Company and pay our bill. There are 2 common nouns that should be underlined in this sentence. Do you see them? Hopefully you're familiar with what a check is. These can be written out as a form of payment. We don't use them too often these days because many people use online payments or credit or debit cards more often than writing out checks. But it's still a common noun, so we need to underline it. And then if you look at the very end of the sentence, we have another common noun, bill. And when you're adults, you'll find out that bills are things you get in the mail that you have to pay. Now, there's also one proper noun that we should circle. It's a specific name of something, and you should be able to tell easily because of the capital letters. Circle the whole thing, Edison Energy Company. And now let's label those nouns. A check is a thing. Edison Energy Company is a specific place. And bill is also a thing. Number 2, rewrite the sentence below, replacing the underlined words with a correct pronoun. The sentence here says, she didn't believe Laura and Jessica. How can we substitute Laura and Jessica with a pronoun? She didn't believe, not us, because one of those pronouns is an I there. It would have to say she didn't believe Laura and I in order to use us. So what's another one? She didn't believe, hopefully you know it, them. Them is the pronoun to use there. Number 3, write a verb to complete this sentence. Every year, she blanked the fireworks from her backyard. I chose the verb watches. Every year she watches the fireworks from her backyard. Number 4, circle the adjectives in the sentence. Draw an arrow from each adjective to the noun it describes. The sleepy baby held on to his soft blanket during his afternoon nap. I think this might be a record for the number of adjectives. This sentence has 3 adjectives that need to be circled. And remember, adjectives are words that describe what kind of something. So can you find all 3? The first one is describing the baby, sleepy. The second adjective is in the middle of the sentence describing the blanket. The blanket, what kind is it? Soft. And the last one is describing what kind of nap? Afternoon. Okay, so don't forget to draw your arrows. Sleepy again is describing baby, soft is describing the blanket, and afternoon is describing what kind of nap. Number 5, circle the adverbs in the sentence. Draw an arrow from the adverbs to the verbs they modify. We gently and carefully place the tall cake onto the table. I see 2 adverbs in this sentence that need to be circled. And remember, a lot of adverbs end with those letters ly to describe how something is done. Do you see the 2 adverbs here? Right, gently and carefully. Notice the ly endings in both of those words. Now, both of these adverbs are describing and adding on to the same verb. Which verb is it? Placed. So gently placed and carefully placed. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'll see you back tomorrow to go over the Tuesday section.